Peace. Peace and blessings of the Most High, the boundless, omniverses, multiverses, triverses, dual verses, universe be upon you all. The earshot and eye shot of the God. It's your friendly neighborhood Pharaoh Vines and Chef C's Duamu Tefa Moon, and welcome to another episode of Revision Radio, where we seek, analyze, and break down right knowledge, right wisdom, right understanding, right thinking, right reasoning, and right action from the third eye point of view, which we call the science of WU-NUWAUP / WU-SABAT. We coming home to you, baby. Yo, what's happening, man? I don't get a round of applause tonight. Did you miss me on my Varnell Hill? So hold on. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All these funny dudes out there. All y'all dudes, I thought this WU-NUWAUP thing is fake. I thought that's actually fake. Yeah. You told me today that Islam will not use SABAEN off the box. Yeah. All right, y'all. Yeah, man. They got me back in it. I'm back at it, God. Right back at that. Peace, God. I seen you and Mama Love, them pictures you and Mama Love at the game, Bakari. Yeah, that's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? Still doing what you do. Word up. That's a blessing. Yo, man, look. Yo, we playing. This was coming down to, man. I was like, you know what? I got it. We playing, y'all. We playing with our future. We playing with the master's freedom. We playing with this doctrine. We playing with nation building. We playing ourselves out of pocket. This thing is wide open for us. And we ain't doing nothing with what we've been blessed with. So much so that the Walking Dead, those that prescribe to the three monotheistic religions, they turn around looking at us like we don't got nothing. They like, oh, y'all clowns. Y'all just got a bunch of rhetoric, philosophy. That's how they talking about it. That's how they looking at us. And they not, and to a certain extent, they not wrong. Oh, not that they right as far as in essence and concepts. They're right insofar as our lack of action. Again, like I said, we deal with right knowledge, right wisdom, right understanding, right thinking, right reasoning, and right action. This is a process, but the process is not confirmed except through the action, the application, and that's where we're falling at. We effing up. That's why the title is We Effing Up, man. We effing up. And I'm gonna touch on some sensitive stuff tonight because this is the nation of those that are striving towards the ascension protocols, those looking to be the incarnations, not just in word, no. And we have the knowledge, so much so. We got so much information. But for what? Look what we doing with it. We supposed to be those in the image and after the likeness of the Most High on the planet Earth. Hold up. We the ones, man, chosen by the forces of non-ether to adhere to the message of the messenger. We the ones flocking under the wings, the Son of righteousness, with healing in his wings. We the ones walking with the Lamb wherever he goes. We the ones that's supposed to be aspiring to, according to him, to become like unto him. Each one of us must become the chosen one. See, the mortals amongst us, I like to call the orthodox NUWAUPIANs, because we got religious minds amongst us too. It's okay. It happens because there's some of us that are always going to be worshiping God. And there's some of us that are born to be worshiped as gods. It's just that simple. But this is a DNA doctrine. So we'll see. This is a genetic doctrine. We'll see who is who by how we take to the travels, what we do. See, man, this journey, life is short, man. You know, we just lost in the physical, we just lost the God mental hotel. And yes, he's an ancestor now. But I hope back, beloved. Yeah, it saddens me, man. How much stock would mental add to, how much affirmation and experiences the mental have to add on to not just us, but just the regular brothers and sisters out there that haven't been accessed. Like they celebrating like the brothers like Billy Carlson and I always talk about Wesley Muhammad, because these niggas is 25 years after the Holy Tablets. Pakadush Lower Hat. And they celebrating what they talking about like they saying something new. Because we obviously haven't done the job. And now, today, right, I was on a chat, a group chat somewhere, some around the way, you know, brothers called me into the group chat. And oh, by the way, I don't have the new symbol. I don't know, it won't upload. I had it, but it won't upload. I don't know. It's here, but it won't upload. You see all the videos, I got it. But anyway, brothers say that Islam will smoke the boots of WU-NUWAUP, WU-SABAT. He said that Islam, like, this brother told me. Brother said he would smoke the boots. I'm like, okay. All right. So Baba didn't smoke Islam already? He ain't this chief. He didn't do that already to Islam. He said no. But then the same brother says, when I asked him, what is he? But what do you consider yourself if you're not NUWAUPIAN? He said that he's a Jedi. He has a lightsaber and everything. And that he does rituals to older and more ancient gods, deities than us. It's like you just advocate Islam, but you a Jedi with a lightsaber. This me, you know, I've been listening. I don't like to get into the. I don't do the debating thing. Let me tell you why. Because you can't make anybody believe anything. You just state your position, state your facts, and you leave it there for reasoning, logical deduction, or disregard. It's on each individual what they're going to do. Whether they're going to accept it, whether they came into it looking to learn, whether they came into it for the facts, or they came into it to fight. That's on them. Our job as messengers They like to call us angelos, as SABAEN, those from Saba, from the stars. Our job is to deliver the message, because we are deliverers of life or death. We are taking away the excuse of not knowing. That's what we're doing. We take away the excuse of not knowing when we do our job right. So, the brother also said, hold on, let me get back to this. Hold on. The brother also said that he believes that Baba, hold on, about to sneeze. Oh, Smoony. Beginning that AC, baby. 5,000 Europeans did not make it through Reye. Messing around with this son, beloved. So he said he bear witness to Baba as an avatar. Bear witness to Tahuti being a being that speaks through Baba, writes through Baba, teaches through Baba. But then says he finds fault in those writings, teaches, and speaking. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with a nigga like that? You know how you handle that? It's how you handle people that be talking crazy. You just nod and smile. Like, whatever, boss. Oh man, okay, so is that yeah. Travel in peace to the brother, to the God, Mental Chap. And the elder God from Philly, I forgot his attribute. Travel in peace to my brothers, man, that put in his work on this plane, and hope they add on and help us from the other side. What else? Oh yeah, sometimes all right, so the last time I was up here, right, I was talking about, I read on the enigmatic NUWAUP in the Abbasid region. So I have a whole manuscript of historical references of translated from the Greek and the German that mention WU-SABAT, mention Yanun, mention NUWAUP, mention all throughout Islamic history, literature, all throughout Jewish literature and spirituality. We have these things, right? And one of the brothers were compiling it over the years. I was telling, I told him to write a book. We've had him on the show a couple of times. He's the one who was writing the periodicals, the enigmatic NUWAUP in the Abbasid region, the city of NUWAUPIAN, and all that stuff. So I mentioned him before, and very, very smart brother. Took the time to finally do the work. Me and him, we got into multiple disagreements. Because he wants to write his stuff under some Greco-Roman stuff. I personally see that as a position of fear, running from who you are as a representative of the master, but maybe he doesn't represent the master, even though he said he wrote this stuff for NUWAUPIAN children in the future to defend themselves academically. About the affirmation, I don't have any problem with the affirmation. I'm reading the affirmation. Periodically, I will share some of the affirmation with the family, things that stand out. I'm gonna let him do what he do, because he's releasing pieces of it little by little. But I'm not going to be pushing his products on the platform anymore, period. Because, like I said, we effing up. Because I'm not effing with the nigga no more, frankly. All right. I ain't effing with the nigga no more. For those that don't know, I'm half a century right now, right? Yeah, I'm half a century. June 7th, I turned 50. Yeah, it's real, it's true. And so I don't have no time to be playing with these niggas. I ain't got no time for all that. So me and the brother, we had an agreement, we had a contract, and the nigga reneged on me. And I say, you know what, cool. I just let it go. I'm not gonna deal with the nigga no more. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm still gonna push anybody ask me about the affirmation. The affirmation is still right and exact. I mean, the nigga just ain't spit, So I'm just putting that out there as a caveat so the people know nigga ain't spit, but the affirmation real. He get busy. You know what I'm saying? You keep it funky. Keep it funky, Let me see what happened. What the brother said. What was this said? What can one do to be more active considering our worldly lives and not being born into wow? Right back, beloved. Right back. So look, you hear the we say each one teach one. Every day, get out there and talk to the people. You ain't gotta master all of this. Teach what you understand. Like we used to propagate, right? We used to go to propagate Flatbush Extension, Jamaica Queens over there, either on Coliseum block of 165 or at the Jamaica train station, Port Authority, wherever the brothers and sisters would gather to propagate. One of the things we used to do back in the days, each one of us will have designated books. Some of us like who is God? Who is Jesus sent to? Who is Jesus' father? Resurrection. God. Those were some of my books. You can at all. Like I will what? The resurrection, like So when we were propagating and teaching the people, right? Depending on the book that the people were interested, they might start off with one person, but like if somebody is the Quran authentic, will be somebody else's book, and I start off building with the brother or sister on the book, and then I'll rotate, bring in the brother or sister that's their expertise. You'll hear, here you go, yeah, talk to the brother about who is the Quran authentic, and they will take it, boom, and bring them in, give them, open up on them. Do your part, man. Signs and symbols. Wear the signs and symbols. Speak the language as much as you can. Talk to the people, not in the work area, because you're not supposed to be promoting nothing anyway. I mean, you do it by your physical with your signs and symbols, people being nosy and all that, but you don't look to convert. And we should be working towards community. That's another thing. We should be organizing our stuff in our life towards rebuilding a community. Because we talk all as we follow in the master, we walk with the master, we doing what he want. The first thing he said is live of, for, and by each other. And that's the thing that most of us is running away from. Because nobody wants people to see that they do in the dark. Nobody want, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see the real. Nobody wants to see the real that's happening. And That's the only way we're going to make it through this thing. So I'm going to tell everybody do their part. Like another thing, I need, boom, right? I got to do this. I have so much content from throughout the years. I need a graphic artist. Anybody know a graphic artist? Get at me. You know what I'm saying? FalRising@gmail.com. FalRising19@gmail.com. Revision Radio Network at gmail.com. Get at me. I need a graphic artist to help put out these clips, to hashtag, to really maximize and take advantage of the content. ChatGPT cussed me out the other day. It's like, nigga, you got all that stuff. What are you talking about? But yeah, God, you just gotta do your part. Bob was like, you have to do your part in the grand scheme of the all. Because we all make up all. We are the collective nine mind, all eye seeing. The panoptic concept, the panoptic vision, right? We are all that when we work as a collective. When we don't, we don't see nothing. Okay? So do your part, get with alikes, and we might have to start in small pockets of community around a store, right? Neighborhood, the temple, and then link those pockets, link with other pockets. It's already happening, but soon it's going to be for survival. We're going to have to do it. You did? Okay. So let's talk. So this was brought up. So Bible put in a compassionate. So there was a compassionate release put in on behalf of the master teacher. And it was kicked back. It was multiple reasons. So Attorney Tucker, who's been on a job for so many years, Baba really don't like this dude, but he put in a compassionate release and Baba said he ain't even asked him to do it. Yo, we got to do better. Because here's the thing. This compassionate release situation, this is just one thing. We have to address whether the exhaustion of the prison remedies are necessary in order for Baba to address any other issues of his conditioning, his sentencing, of his listen. Baba's an ADX Supermax, right? He wasn't sentenced there. He was transferred to ADX damn near 20 years ago because he got in trouble at another prison. But he was only supposed to be there for a year. How he end up there for all these years? None of this stuff could be addressed if his remedies are not exhausted. So here's the thing. I'm not putting it on nobody. I'm not even putting it on a legal team. What I want to understand is why nobody, including the legal team, is not putting all of these things on the lawyers and the attorneys over the last 25 years. If we could not address any issue that was going on with the master in 20 plus years, regardless of the heinous crimes and violations committed against him, because he has to go through a protocol, a procedure, he has to exhaust remedies from the prison If those are the protocols and procedures, I'm not an attorney. I'm not a lawyer. None of the people, none of us are, and none of the legal team is. I'm saying this because I'm not coming at the legal team, and I want y'all to not come at the legal team neither. But they are hiring these lawyers, and the lawyers, is their responsibility to know this is legal negligence that we and the master are suffering from for 20 plus years. Because if this is what's on the record, if this is the protocol of procedure, if this is the route that has to happen, how don't they know it? Why didn't they do it? And that means all the rest of the stuff is moot. It's the fruit of a dying tree. It doesn't matter what you say. It's like when it's like back in the days, officers pulling dudes over, running in dudes' houses, find some work, some guns on them, find some stuff on them, right? They go process them and all that other stuff. As long as dude don't talk and say nothing, all that's don't get thrown out. Why? They illegal search and seizure. Fruit of a poisonous tree. It was wrong from the beginning. This is what they do in the Bible. It don't matter what he say. Don't matter how much evidence he got against the violations. He didn't exhaust his remedies. He didn't go through the proper procedure internally. They're going to throw everything out. Why haven't all of these lawyers, we need kickback. We need all that money back. All that retainer money, all the money these lawyers been getting all of these years. Y'all niggas that's been on the front lines, niggas that been bragging and boasting. Oh, it's us, it's us. Niggas, the legal team, the pay-to-play niggas. Yo, you can't come on the call because we ain't get a donation. All them niggas, this is your way out. Get that money back. File grievances against all of these attorneys and lawyers for Baba for the last 20 years. Anybody that didn't discuss, recommend, enforce, because look, if Baba say, no, I don't want to do it against their wishes, then they're out of it. But if that's not what happened, then everybody's responsible. All of them have committed legal negligence against the master, the situation in the trial. They know better. They know that you got to go through certain rules and regulations, certain protocols and routes in order to address things from the prison. They know this. It's one of the things we used to have to do back in the days with the, probably gonna hate you talking about this in the same place. We used to deal with the sovereignty stuff. You have to exhaust your private administrative remedies. That was one of the things we had to do. But anyway, let's address that. And us, NUWAUP, the reason why I said we effing up, what do? All right, Muslims, Christians, Jews come up, we box them in. Do you believe that Jesus is God or Jesus the Son of God? Can't be both. But you know most of the religious people are under psychosis. Oh no, he's both. He's the Jesus, he's the Son and the Father. And the Father smacked the Holy Ghost out of the Son one day when he didn't do the dishes. So he's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying? So we box him in. What does the word say? Who was Jesus into? Who, you know what I'm saying? What we box him into the belief system. Islam, same thing. Y'all see the picture I put with the, oh man, that was crazy. With the Muhammad getting the book from the reptilian God. I forgot the brother. What's that brother who posted that? That was crazy. That was a reptilian law. And then Muhammad was getting the, but it wasn't the Prophet Mustafa Muhammad Al-Amin, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, was saying about Ibn Abib al-Hanafi, these Arab Muhammad. See, that's what we tell you. That's all the devil. It got nothing to do with us. Y'all niggas just Negro slave converts. But I digress. He used everybody legal law. We straight religious. We went straight. Don't believe me, check it out. Turned into don't check it out, believe me. What? Say that again. Don't believe me, check it out. Turned into don't check it out, just believe me. And niggas just been believing and not checking out everything. And just allow niggas just to chitty chat, and no confirmation, no nothing. I seen the documents. I seen the other thing that was supposed to be sealed. I want to know this. I want to know this too. Do Bible want us to talk about the case? Why everybody don't know the case? How many years? Why? Where's the page? Where's the page? The public page. I know that Tarif and them, they got the page on Telegram. Where's the page at that show the case? Page for page, blow for blow, where we can read and go through the case and people are clear on what happened in that situation. Where that's at? I got the undedacted case. Yeah. For years when Chuck Morganites and Chuck Morgenthau III and the Morganites, when they was attacking and the Tutti Fruities, when they was all talking and stuff about Baba, and I was like, well, let's talk the case, let's talk legal. They was all, we could talk about, let's talk about the case. I said, I got the case. Undedacted. Let's talk about it. They said they had it. I said, all right, what page you want to turn to? They ain't have it. They ain't have it. I got it. Let's talk about it. Let's go to the words. What it say? What happened? Why we not doing that? Because we want to act like anything happened. And meanwhile, he's sleeping on a concrete slab inside the Sajin. And niggas is playing with him. Every year. You coming home every year. Coming home every year. It's wrong, bro. And no, we was thrown into this situation, right? None of us was prepared for it. But the brothers and sisters that have been on the front line, this is where you have fallen short in your leadership. By not admitting that you messed up. You want the celebration. You want all of the positive accolades. You want the recognition. You want to be, oh, I'm right here. I'm not the man. I'm the man sitting next to the man, sitting next to the man, sitting next to the man, sitting next to the goddamn man. You want all the, no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm, because you want the position, you want the title, Dean, Big Brother Almighty. You want all of that. But when you mess up, you want to hide. You want to become a kafirun. You want to conceal what you know to be the truth. Them niggas that went up to the prison talking all that crazy sovereignty, free, let my people go. Them niggas, kafiruna. They still never fessed up, apologized to the tribe, apologized to the master for effing up and going up there with all that sovereignty crap and demand, and they almost got their heads blown off. I was in speaking terms with the brothers at the time. Brother called me from out there, told me he heard them talking about him while in the hotel room. The wires of the walkie-talkie crossed into the TV. That's why I tell you, Alphamation Superhighway. One of my blessings, curses, is to be informed. I'm telling you, 3 years ahead of most people on the planet. I got it. I get it. I do it. You don't overstand it. Anyway, it's just some natural shit. But them niggas, they supposed to pop. Come on. Nigga that took the NUWAUPIAN name and went overseas. He got Interpol on his ass. Yeah, I know. Why the closest he coming back to the shores of the United States is via YouTube. Yeah. He should be apologizing for the violations. When Tucker's been disbarred. Still working on Bible stuff, and you illegal for you to practice law in the country? Whoever's his handler should be apologizing to the tribe, to the culture, to the master. I messed up. See, the problem is not you trying. The problem is not you being proactive. The problem is you not saying, yo, I messed up. Look. Because that's not on you. I brought the Emperor Khufu to the people. He's a chief of the Yamasee Native American government. He flipped, gunshot me, rewind, shot me, and fast forward, and flip the whole joint for the CMYE, created this whole joint, strong, got Latif. Well, Latif fumbled his own ball because he just wanted to have a welfare state, whatever. Probably better than what these niggas is doing. Point being, when the guard said he was coming to get the master, I'm on it. I want the master home. I don't care none of the other shit nigga talking about. I don't give. See, they can't push me no way. I'm unshakable. Ratib. That's why I could sit with anybody and talk about anything for hours and hours, and we could talk. And yeah, God, yeah, I'm cool. I'm diplomat, but I'm with the master. If it ain't about that, I don't give. Nigga talk about the fire beings. Now, Shabu Al and Emperor Khufu, these niggas is all laying claim to the heat wave that's going across the world because they've been violated, so they setting the world on fire. Anyway, soon as the nigga start talking about he ain't messing with the master, nigga, I'm not messing with him. Go on, get now, nigga. Go on. Nigga still owe me like $790. Them rich ass nigga talk about they worth 100 trillion, trillions of billions of dollars. Nigga, give me my 800. Give me my 800, nigga. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, nigga, right? I'm saying, I come to the people like, yeah, yo, listen, I brought the nigga on. I was talking to the goddess, one of the elder sisters. She said, you got to do your part. You got to. I said, all right, cool. I went out there. I rounded all these niggas talking to sovereignty shit, getting in line with the master and the Yamasee. Okay, let's have a dialogue. Boom. He come out the woodwork. It's time. Everything is aligned. What happens? Ego. He had this ghosticized albino witch who was all in his head, hitting him with the snake charm and telling him he the man. Oh, don't get involved with him. He gonna take your spot. Da 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 da. And he believed it. He fell for it. Yeah, nah. Look, I come to the people, yo. We thought we was getting on a boat. We was gonna get God come in, and let's keep it pushing. I'm with it. What Bible said? He said, if he come and tell him to come get me. That nigga flip-flopped. Turned on the master, turned on WU-NUWAUP. Want to steal everything. He got niggas over there still stealing. Niggas that was right up under Tashaka. What's the brother name? Rem. I forgot the God name, man. He was right in the lodge. He was all lodged out. He was all, he one of the heavy in the lodge. Right under the shot, he over there with Emperor Khufu. His name, he got a funny name too. Like I'm about to say something crazy. Woo! Anyway, and Brown Man. Yeah, Brown Man over there. He over there too. Just giving up all the they over there giving up all the lodge stuff, all the Shriner stuff. Them niggas over there giving up all the stuff inside they stuff over there. Trying to redo all of now them niggas is they going back to AMO and AMM. Now everybody going to talk. They under the Nanya L's and Naya and Nanya and all that other stuff over there. All the attributes and change to that. Point being, I come to the people and I'm like, yeah, nigga, that I tried. That wasn't a route. Let's go to the next route. That's the only way we're going to get through this. If we being Bible toting, y'all niggas got to be transparent with the people. Yeah, he not home yet. But guess what? Even with all the mistakes that we've been making, you think he don't appreciate the fact that, nigga, we still here fighting for him? 25, 26 years, nigga? There ain't nobody give a F about nobody like that, bro. But we know. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Smoothie. Excuse me. That felt good. But we know that. Hold on. All right. I'm paused. I'm muting it when I sneeze. Y'all got to hear all that. We know that without him, it's over, boss. Without him, it's over. These niggas think they gon'. I'm talking to brother. He's highly intelligent. I ain't talking about the nigga I said I'm not messing with no more. With the I mean the brother. He's still he's still a brother. Technically, I ain't fuck with nigga. I mess with real niggas. So ain't no real nigga. I ain't mess with you. You know what I'm saying? And I take nigga in the highest regard, like the master say, nigga. Like we said, be proud to be a nigga, nigga. Niger, negos, nagas. You royal. You a nigga, man. Acts 13:1. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, so one of the issues is niggas not taking, because let me tell you why that's an issue. Because they looking for scapegoats, and the route of being a god, a deity, is accepting responsibility. That gives you the ability to respond. We should have, the way of the goat, Azazel, the way of Nanar, the way of the trumpites is scapegoatism. They use us as the scapegoats, throw us on the fire to sacrifice so they never have to experience the pains of their violations. This is what our people do to each other. That leads to a whole nother discussion on us becoming angry, and our response is to become violent with each other instead of our enemy. We need to start becoming violent with our enemy. We need to be angry. If you're going to do it, you don't hurt yourself, man. Anyway, I digress. The scapegoatism is cowardice. See, that's why it's so easy to believe in God, because you're not responsible for nothing. Everything good, God did it. Everything bad, the devil did it. Which is blasphemy, because you make the devil equal to God. And then you don't have no responsibility for nothing. You just this tennis ball getting smacked over the goddamn net back and forth by God and the devil. You a child, a slave. But they ran us out of here before. They ran us out of here because ain't nobody want to deal with the truth. Nobody want to deal with the real shit. Amenubi says he didn't never ruled on the planet. They never let God rule on the planet. When Marduk rule came in, they dissed him then too. They said, "Nah, nigga, you got a half an hour." he waited 6,000 years to rule. The nigga said, "You got a half an hour, nigga." Yeah, they don't play fair, bro. Yo. Yo, we just gotta each one teach one. And don't feel discredited, disheartened. You have been chosen above 8 billion people on the planet to get access to the highest level of information, to experience the alien amongst us. That's one of my favorites in here. Let's see if I can find it. The alien amongst us is inside the book we call the Nine. May the ancestors guide the goddess Mother Khadijah in her travels. May the ancestors guide our brothers and sisters that have transitioned before us to prepare a way for us. May the ancestors guide, protect us, and keep us walking the way and help us to figure out, reconfigure, or even change this paradigm of reality so that the master be here amongst us to help guide us through the wormhole, through the vortex, or through the transformational process that we have to go through to become the embodiment of whole light beings. Mukme'un Karenun, an alien with us. So, NUWAUPIAN, know this fact. Each of us had an alien with us who taught us. From baby steps, degrees by way of religion and belief as needed for that day and time. Jesus had with him the aliens named Gabriel and Tammuz. Ahmed, Muhammad had with him the alien named Gabriel. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad had with him the alien named Allah. Joseph Smith, the prophet, had with him the alien named Maruni. Isa al-Hadi al-Mahdi, Malachi Z. Kobino York, Okran, had with him me, the alien Yanun. Each of them had their own position and job to do for their own people. They were sent also in the time that they were sent. They each spoke of Baba Yanun, who would arrive in the flesh with all the actual facts in order to take you all in the hereafter on earth after the year 2000, the end of the devil's 6,000 years dominion. That was the year 1970. The Savior, the Warner. I am not here for much longer. Know that the holy tablets ended the Old Testament and New Testament and the Holy Quran. The holy tablet explained what they could not and did not. Do you really believe? I believe it right there. So all the aliens that came amongst, everybody had a mission, everybody had a plan. Baba Yanun is with us. We have our own extraterrestrial. Okay. We gotta just get engaged. We gotta get engaged, y'all. Don't worry about it. Ain't gonna be no late show. I'm okay. All right, so here goes another question. Even if they admit their shortcomings, where or how do we move towards Bible freedom? Okay. So again, they have a Baba. There is a Baba has to exhaust a procedural. Excuse me. There's a procedure of exhausting his remedies that Baba has to go through inside the prisons in order for any outside issues, whether dealing with his case, him being there, his status as a diplomat, whatever it is, nothing can be addressed until after those remedies are exhausted. What we need to do is hold feet to fire. Anybody that claim they representing that they part of the team that's dealing with these, y'all have to let us know when we being reimbursed, when the tribe is getting his money back from these lawyers, right? Refunded out. So now the next set of legal, I was supposed to ask something about Williams and Williams because they was the only ones that was dealing with the exhausting the remedy. But yeah, we have to make sure Baba exhausts those remedies, whether you like it or not. Nigga, we got to exhaust these remedies if you gonna come home. It's that simple. Like, come on, bro. We don't have no time to be playing. And anybody that's not trying to do it, because here's the thing. Even people say, oh, that's not it, that's not it. Okay, let's exhaust them first. Because we know with them not being exhausted, it ain't helping them. So let's exhaust them and then move forward from there. How about we do that? There's campaigns going on to alert all the congressmen, senators, any media about Baba's harsh treatment in the ADX Supermax, because most people think Baba's supposed to be there. So I repeat, for the record, Baba was sent to ADX, I think from Marion, because he caught a slug. So he was supposed to do a year there, and he's been there for like 20 years. He's not even supposed to be there. That's not even his status as far as that Supermax stuff. So, but he can't even address that until we exhaust these prison remedies. Let's exhaust the remedies, man. Damn. How are we not doing that? How is it okay? It's not okay, bro. We need God to know, and he do, because when they open up them goddamn, I heard his letter that he had the floodgate, open the floodgate. Everybody here. I got my letter right here. I'll send them my letter. They said, oh, they just stopped the letters. I was like, I'm setting my letter up right now. I'm finishing it off. Stamped and everything, ready to go. Matter of fact, I'm writing 4-5 letters. So when Baba joint open up again, I'm sending them out. I advise everybody to do. Just have the letters waiting. And don't be telling, they did this, they did that, and Baba, that's not a fact, and we got. Don't be ready telling. Shut up, nigga. You don't want to hear all that shit. You write them and you tell them, about the doctrine. You tell him how much you love him, man, and we appreciate him. You know what I'm saying? And you tell him how Revision Radio is one of the best Godcasts, you know what I'm saying, out here. And you know what I'm saying? Farrell is one of the best lyricists on the planet. Because look, this is my position with Revision Radio, right? What is We know television, televise to your vision, right? We know what the broadcast is. This is the Godcast and the broad wave, right? So spells are cast in the spells are cast, but now this is a way for spells to be cast broadly, broadcast, like to tell out through the TV, through the YouTube. So this is us casting black magic spells. Black because we black. I mean, all right? We black. Not black as far as the negative. Bad cat is bad luck. Bad guys made black. Must have been a white guy that started all that, okay? This is us use the word sound power, right? Word sound power. Boom. In order to counteract the 6 ether forces, use 9 ether forces and cast the 9 ether spells, broadcast through the mediums. Yeah, that's what we do. This what we gotta do. We God in body. Let's go. And we gotta outform our goddesses, our women. And then because Bob said they the leaders. Yeah, they the leader, but they gotta be informed first. They can't lead us nowhere with their emotions. They can't be the Nikkei bar if they not. We're the soul. We got the outformation. Not that they soulless, but we the ones that got that. We gotta give them the outformation. Let us and the sisters. Y'all gotta learn to shut the fuck up. Huh? What he say? Yeah, I don't know. Nigga be bugging. Yo, you can't talk because they gotta learn to shut the fuck up. Huh? Y'all gotta download the information. I'm telling you, the more information you have, the more the brothers is gonna fall in line and listen. But let them feed you. Let them give you that. Let them give you the information, girl. Y'all study together. You know what I'm saying? Sisters, they be talking about they don't need to read, and the spirit be talking to them and all this other madness. All right, we winding down. I just had to get up here. So I know. I'm gonna be back Thursday or Friday. I'm gonna just do an impromptu jump on. I'm off Thursday, Friday. We got to get engaged, man. Yeah, we just got to get engaged. Whatever. Because, look, it's not too much to do any of these things. We niggas doing the campaign to send a letter. Let's send the letters out. No problem. Okay, so what? Let's send the letters out. Cool. These niggas don't want to be responsible for their shortcomings. Whatever. They won't grow to be gods. Because that's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it. And don't fall for we going back to religion game. Niggas want to go to sleep anyway. Niggas want to be asleep. And that's cool for everybody because listen, sometimes you gotta put it out there, God. Now, I gotta say it's black. We know it's black, but I gotta say that the black is not for negative. That is black because it's who we are. Because you got the people following the Wicca and the Mukasu, and they using their nomenclature and their terminologies, and they say black magic to mean something disagreeable. No, WU-NUWAUP, WU-SABAT is black magic. That's our magic, our magnetism, our magus. It's ours. Let's use it. Be proud of it. Don't run from it. No, we don't need nobody. Guess what? Niggas like, oh, how do you prove that you da da? I don't, nigga. I ain't gotta prove nothing to you. I am that I am, nigga. I'm God. And this is the terminologies I'm using to describe me and mine and our spiritual science. And you ain't got to agree with nothing. Guess what? Because every time we step out, we change the temperament of reality when we get in our stuff, man. Trust me, I know. Nine Mind, the gods, they bless me abundantly. I just got to transfer it over to this physical. I got to monetize the mental manifestations. All right, y'all. Listen, I got something that's coming down the pipeline. This time around, I'm not making it public. If you want me to send you exclusive opportunity to get engaged and get access to this new stuff that I'm introducing, leave me an email. Put your email out here. You can email me at revisionradionetwork@gmail.com, Pharaoh Rising @gmail.com, Pharaoh Rising 19 @gmail.com. Send me your emails and I will send you the opportunity to be first in time, first in line. To celebrate the Bridge of Salvation, which is our babies. I got a whole project. This thing is huge. And I can't talk to nobody about it because niggas is walking dead, man. But it is Sunday going into Moon Day. So y'all already know I gotta go. I'm gonna do some more current events. I'm gonna come early another time. This was a cool running. Yo, we gotta get engaged, bro. This has every 24,000 years. We not gonna go waiting for that. I'm not waiting for that, nigga. We not gonna get it, nigga. 24,000 years. Go look at the movie The Time Machine, the last one that was done. With Orlando, what's his name? Orlando Brown. The movie The Time Machine. Go look at that movie. And see how the future was. He went into the future. See how the future was when he got there. It came out in 2002. Yeah. Orlando Jones. Niggas was the food for a whole nother species of humanoids that lived underground. Yeah, man. We ain't got no time for that, bro. And that wasn't even 24,000 years. That was like 2,000 years. It's like, nah, bro. We ain't got no time for that. We gotta end. Say what you want to say, nigga. There's an exit plan is to get off the planet. Elon Musk has been assigned to get the Mukasus off the planet. That's why he's a trillionaire. That's why they give him the resources and let him talk what he want to talk and do what he want to do. Because his assignment is getting the Mukasus off the planet for their safety. Because this planet they tore this up. They like baby kids 9,000. Yo, God. I appreciate that's here with me tonight. I appreciate y'all. The time is priceless. You know what I'm saying? It's priceless. And you can be anywhere else, doing anything else, you know. But we here. And Again, every little bit count. Baba said you can't do what he do. You haven't seen the worlds that he's seen. You haven't spoke the languages he spoke. He said, but I can't do what you do. You have to do what your purpose is in the grand scheme of Papaut, the universal mind. And the higher you raise up your vibration, your frequency, the higher you raise up, the quicker the impressions of the universal mind stamps on you in order for you to manifest greatness and bring greatness and prosperity to WU-NUWAUP, WU-SABAT. Each one of us become a ray of the sun stretching through the four corners of the planet. That's the objection. That's what we're supposed to be doing. That's how we're supposed to be moving, y'all. And yes, we got to get communities, and yes, we got to get passports to get the out of here. So wherever you at, anything happen. My one of my professors, Professor Fuller Love, he works at Columbia University right now. Dean of Public Health at Columbia University in New York. He said he keep his passport on him because you never know with these crazy people. Anything happen, he going to the first airport and just get I don't even care just get me out of here. And I'll and I'll look and see what's what, where's where when I get over there. But anyway, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, family, for spending some time with me, especially those on the first night. Brothers and sisters gonna tap in later on. All right, we're gonna take care of that, God. Yeah, we're gonna take care of that. You should have got a notification. I'm gonna go and check out what's up with that. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, God. But yeah, I'm about to get out of here though, God. Appreciate y'all. You know, like I say all the time though, man. It's our time. Zikawun Wakutna. You know what I'm saying? If not now, then when? If not this, then what? And if not us, then who? Wadu, Ashuk, Muisa, be God. Be the reflection and extension of the master. Whenever they see us, they see him. We gonna push this thing. All we need is a few. Remember? All we need is a few. So don't be looking at everybody. Just do your part. All right? Wadu, Ashuk, y'all be safe. Stay focused. Stay true. Stay WU-NUWAUP. Stay WU-SABAT. Stay you. I'm out.